Montclair High School eligibility. Ladies and gentlemen, we begin by recognizing the Montclair seniors. Maya Garcia. Ladies and gentlemen, the Clifton managers, Olivia Bekwinski, Ella Carlo, and Leisha Ramon. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with number 19, running back and linebacker, Zayda Rabi. Then, as is supported by Mom Mary and her dad in the air, and brother Yusef. Then, first and five football players pick up the sport very quickly, and once remind the young players that it's never too late to start something new. Favorite memory this season is when Coach Gio calls her Vivi. Ladies and gentlemen, number 22, defensive back, Yana will be attending King University, Jersey City next year to major in criminal justice. One flag accomplishment she is most proud of is how much she has improved over the past 2 seasons, becoming more confident and working hard. Ladies and gentlemen, number 25, linebacker, Tia Delgado. She is supported by Montclair. She is excited to attend this university to major university. She's proud that she is maintaining her commitment to the team while juggling school and athletics, as well as her Type 1 condition. You'll never forget sitting on the back of the bus on our way home from games. Ladies and gentlemen, number two, linebacker, receiver, Stephanie Fontaine. Stephanie is supported by her mom, Eva, dad, Caesar, and sister Rachel. Stephanie will be attending Montclair State University, where she will be playing flag football and studying physical education. Stephanie says, remember not to take any moment for granted. Practice and play every game like it's your last, and good things will come. Ladies and gentlemen, number 11, running back and linebacker, Christina Receiving as his quarter by companies at George and sister Alexis. Christina committed to Montclair State University, where she will continue her flag football career and major in sports management. Among her long list of football achievements, Christina is most proud that she was chosen to play in the 2026 Philston's North-South All-Star Game 2, and her favorite memory is at a team pasta party this year. Ladies and gentlemen, number 21, middle linebacker, Montclair! Well, the junior player is escorted by her mom, Edna, as well as her two younger sisters. Next year, Montclair will be attending the Ernest Mariner School of Pharmacy at Rutgers University. Montclair is most proud that she was able to always make it to 6 a.m. practice. She will never forget all the great memories made at the jamborees. And ladies and gentlemen, number 16, four-year player, receiver, defensive back, hunter, Captain Gianna Donna's favorite flag memory is her dad always yelling from the stands, in addition to all the support she has had, getting to play alongside her best friends and coaches. Gianna is proud to have been chosen to play in the Philston's North-South All-Star Game. Will also be continuing her flag football career at Montclair State University, where she will also be studying physical education and health. Coach, can you please take a picture with them? Thank you. head south end of the field as we honor America by playing our national anthem. Thank you. Thank you.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for tuning in. Voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo here, live at Joseph Greco Field on a beautiful Thursday, bringing to you a very good night, a senior night, in fact, and a matchup between your 7-4 Mustangs versus the 2-5 Montclair Mounties. Before the game today, as we always do, we always try to do for senior night, we have a senior night acknowledgement where we acknowledge all of the seniors, and it's always a very nice ceremony. We were able to record that for you guys, so if you would like to see it, please go back and watch it. It was amazing. We were able to congratulate all 3 of Montclair's seniors and all 7 of Clifton's. Clifton, like I said, 7-4 on the season. Of course, Casey Mullen, one of the best players on the team, leading the team in passing yards. She's also been a dominant person on the ground. And Clifton looking to end their season with twice as many wins as losses. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Their last game, they didn't just win, they made a statement win against Teaneck with a 34-0 win. With that being said, out trots the Clifton offense. Casey Mullen, like I said, their starting quarterback. She has 185 completions with 260 passing attempts, 1,700 yards, 27 passing touchdowns to 9 interceptions. So she has been nothing short of amazing. And a lot of those receiving yards come from Abby Rasher, who has 500 yards on the season. So here comes the Clifton offense. Snap, Mullen's going to throw. That one's caught for a minimal gain, but a gain nonetheless. That'll be Zabora, Julia Zabora, number 8. And a big first down for Clifton. First play, 1 first down. Excellent job so far. Let's see if they can make that a trend. Has time, looking, throwing downfield. That one nearly picked off. Well, it's incomplete. Was looking for Christina Berguglio, another one of our seniors, who actually leads the team in rushing yards. She has 689 rushing yards and 6 rushing touchdowns. And she has 6 out of the 9 total rushing touchdowns that Clifton has on the year. So a lot of their successful plays come through the air, which is a good sign of things. You usually see teams, especially in high school, run the ball a lot, but being able to do it through the air is Definitely special, and an excellent play there. Great run. A little bit of trickery. That'll be Zena Abarami, another one of our seniors, getting the direct snap. And about 6 yards in the play, they'll be 3rd and long here for Clifton. Two receivers right, one left, one person in the backfield. Bergoglio in motion. Triple option looks like is what we're getting here, and the pitch goes to Bergoglio, and that won't get too many yards. And it'll be 4th down. And out comes the Clifton special teams. So it's 4th and 7. Clifton going to punt. And out comes another one of our seniors, our punter and safety and corner and receiver. I mean, she could play any position. Talking about number 16, Gianna Colon. And here comes the boot. And that one will go out of bounds. And it's not a bad spot. And out comes the Montclair Mounties offense.
First down, Montclair.
First down for Montclair, and they lose the ball on miscommunication.
Second down.
And that will be blown dead. So it's going to be 2nd down for Montclair. 2 receivers split out on each side. 1 person in the backfield. Snap. They're going to throw. Has some time. Throws over the middle. That one caught. That's going to be a 1st down for the Mounties and a bit more. Bergoglio, the one to make the tackle. And the Mounties offense now moving. Here's the snap after the chunk play. They're going to go with a handoff. And the couple of slip tackles, but won't get past Abarami, who's able to make the play, and it'll be 2nd down for Montclair. Montclair 2-5 on the year, 2-3 in the SFC American White Division. They lost their last game to West Orange, 37-7. They're on a 2-game losing streak, so they're trying to get back in the win column. It's Ayana Payano with the stop there. And it'll be another 1st down here for Montclair. And they're moving down the field very well. Snap. They're going to throw, looking end zone, and that one is picked off. Clifton gets the interception, and they're going to try and take this back for 6. They can't do that, but man, oh man, the Clifton Mustangs defense comes up big.
Number 4.
Scarlett Vasquez comes through with the interception on the throw to the end zone. I mean, it looked like one-on-one coverage. She seemed to be open, and Vasquez, as soon as the ball was thrown, like a hawk, traveled right across the field, got in front of the ball, made what seemed to be an easy catch. And now Clifton's going to have the ball. They're going to get the ball back and keep Montclair from scoring. 7:14 and counting left to go here. It's a throw. That one high, and that one caught. What a grab. And that one was tipped up in the air, and it's caught by Gianna Colon. And it'll be 2nd and 11, but a heck of a grab there. Not an easy grab to make. And it'll be 2nd down for the Mustangs as they're able to advance forward downfield. Mullen, not a lot of time, throws over the middle. That one caught for a solid gain. And the tackle is made. Sonia Healy with the grab, and it'll be third down.
Third down.
It'll be third down and short. 6:05 left to go here in the first. It's 0-0. Clifton only needs 2 yards here to reset the downs. And they all bunch up at the line. And it's gonna be a snap to Mullen. She's gonna go forward for enough for a first down.
Ball's caught right out the Clifton's 24-yard line. That's another first down.
As you heard over the PA system by Mr. Lessler, it is another first down for Clifton after the keeper by Mullen, and it'll be first in about 16. 5:18 left to go here in the first. Mullen get a throw high, caught by Bergoglio for looked like about a gain of 10. So it'll be second down here for Clifton.
Second and 6.
It'll be second and 6 for Clifton, so it was a gain of 10. 4:52 left to go. Clifton not in a rush at all, as they shouldn't be. They have lots of time, and they're going to throw here. That one caught by Aburami, who makes a nice juke move. And makes another nice juke move, but they do pick up the tackle. I believe she got the first down. And a couple nice juke moves there by Aburami, putting on the brakes. And enough for another Clifton first. Pick it up, first downs and snatching ankles is what the Mustangs are doing right now. But their number one goal is to get in the end zone. So it's first and 19, so a bit of a ways away to go. A good pass there by Mullen, but went through the hands of 2 receivers there. Looked like it was intended for Bergoglio, but also got past another receiver, and it's a good pass. It just didn't connect. It was a little bit, maybe just a little bit high, but it's second and 19. Clifton's been moving quite well. If they could get maybe a good chunk of yards on this next play, that would really, really help their chances. So 2 receivers split out on each side. And it's going to be a deep shot downfield here, and that one is incomplete. Looking for Zabora. Couldn't quite get it over the shoulder. That's a very tough throw to make. And it'll be third and long here for Clifton. Less than 3 minutes remaining here in the first. Double goose eggs on the board. 3 receivers on the right in a bunch formation, 1 split out on the left side. It's going to be a triple option again. And excellent tackle made. And it's going to be fourth down again for Clifton. And here comes Cologne to pump the ball. Here's the snap, the punt. That one's sky high. And it trails out of bounds. And out comes Montclair again. And when Montclair was last out on the field, they were moving down the field quite well. As a matter of fact, getting pretty close to the red zone. They decided to take a shot for 6, and it got picked off. So a turnover is how their first drive ended, but apart from the turnover, it looked like they were on pace to get in the end zone. So a lot of positive things there from Montclair on that drive. But the Clifton defense is one of the best I've seen this year. I mean, they have a very great point differential as the season has gone on. And a good tackle by Bergoglio. It'll be second down. Only a gain of 2, 2nd and 3. .90 seconds left. Snap. Throw over the middle. That one nearly caught, but very well defended. It's Vasquez again on the play, and she was the one who had the interception on the previous drive. .60 seconds remaining here in the first. 3rd and 3. So Montclair doesn't have a lot of distance they need to cover in order to reset the downs here. And we'll see what they go. Snap, throw, that one caught, and it's a quick little pass right over the middle of the field, and it's a first down for Montclair.
Ladies and gentlemen, with that stop, Abby Rather has 100 career tackles.
And 100 career tackles for Rasher. I mean, a heck of an achievement to be made. And Montclair's going to run the ball there, and that's another tackle for Zabora. But congratulations to Abby Rasher, 100 career tackles. That's a heck of a milestone. And it'll be second down, and that'll end the first quarter 0-0 as we head into the second.
With the Montclair 19-0, Clifton Mustangs 0.
And we are back for the second quarter. Clifton 0, Montclair 0, so double goose eggs on the board. Second down for the Montclair offense. Snap, handoff, quick move at the front line, but an excellent tackle made. And it'll be third down for Montclair.
Something like that. Third down, Montclair.
Third and 10 for the Mounties. Snap. Throwing. And that one picked off. And she's going to have a nice lane here to go on, and a tackle made. And 2 defensive drives for Clifton, 2 defensive appearances, and 2 interceptions. That time it's Tavares with the interception, and Clifton will get another first down. And in enemy territory as well. 2 offensive drives from Montclair, both ending in turnovers. Just tells you how good this Clifton defense has been all year. The Clifton offense looking to take advantage of that second turnover and turn it into points. Snap, throw, right over the middle. That one caught by Bergoglio, who makes a couple people miss and gets the first down for Clifton, and they will be set up in the red zone after 1 play. And Montclair ran the same play before, so Clifton just decided to take a page out of their playbook, and it worked out even better for them.
That's another. First down, Clifton.
They're 15 yards away from the end zone. Snap, Mullen throwing, that one caught. It's Rasher who makes a couple people miss, and she's in for the touchdown. What a day for Abby Rasher. 100 career tackles, 6 points on the board for number 10. And Clifton will take the 6-0 lead, and here comes the conversion. And that one will be caught for the conversion. That one, Cologne, and it's Cologne on the conversion. Montclair 0, Mustangs 7. Out come the Mounties on first down. An excellent tackle made in the backfield. It's Bergoglio again, another senior making another big play. And it'll be second down for Montclair.
Second down.
Some of our seniors are also headed to Montclair State University to continue playing flag football. So we're very excited to see that. And this one is a deep shot downfield and incomplete and well defended. Cologne was there. And it'll be third down for Montclair. And Cologne at safety on that play, able to get downfield. I think might have gotten a fingertip or two on the ball. Third and 7. High snap, almost hit the ground. That one thrown right over the middle and incomplete.
That is incomplete. Fourth down.
And it's fourth down here for the Mounties. 9:22 and counting left to go here in the first half as Clifton holds the 7-0 lead. They're going to get the ball back here for their third offensive drive, and it's almost returned. I mean, a line drive punt right to Cologne. Just hits the ground, but actually pretty good field position for Clifton. It's a dead ball. They're in enemy territory. It's going to be first down for the Mustangs. The first offensive drive they had, it ended in a punt. They punted the ball twice, and now they're out here. They're up 7-0. They scored on their last drive. And this offense, once they get going, they're like a well-oiled machine. I mean, if you saw the game last week, they won 34-0. They won their last 3 straight. Once the offense gets going, they're not an easy team to stop. So let's see if they could, keep doing that. Here's Mullen. She's going to throw, looking over the middle, and she's going to take it herself for a gain. Not tackled yet. Mullen making people miss. Touchdown, Clifton!
Touchdown, Clifton!
Casey Mullen just making people miss, putting on the moves, putting on the jets, and getting 6 for Clifton. And the offense not done yet as they come out for the conversion. They take the 13-0 lead and can make that 14 if they're able to convert here. And here's the snap. Mullen looking, throwing, and Cologne 2 for 2 on conversions. 14-0 Mustangs. And a timeout called here by the Mounties.
First down, Mounties.
14-0. That one going to be thrown incomplete on the first play of the drive for the Mounties, who have had quite a few offensive drives and had a turnover on 2 of them. 2 interceptions so far. Clifton defense playing excellent. I mean, just on all levels when it comes to run defense, pass defense. They've been great at making the quarterback have to throw the ball. And here's the snap, handoff. And a tackle made there, and that's going to be enough. For the first down. Very close, but it's a first down. It's first down and 20, and all 20 of those yards is what they're going to need. Oh, and a couple nice juke moves. Clifton struggling to make the tackle. They eventually come through, and it'll be second down for Montclair.
Second down.
Second down and 15 for Montclair. 7:20 and counting left to go here in the first half. Snap, play action pass. That one thrown to the right side of the field, slightly overthrown, and it'll be third down for the Mounties. looking, going to take it herself. And an excellent play made there by Abu Rami. And that's not enough for a first down. It's going to be fourth. And I'm assuming that Montclair is going to punt the ball away.
Fourth down.
I'm not too sure about that. It looks like the offense is staying out there on 4th and 10. An interesting decision by the Mounties and coach Derek Dortch. Interesting decision. 4th and 10. Montclair going for it. Abarami with the pressure and nearly a one-handed grab, but couldn't reel it in. And that will be a turnover on downs, and out comes the Clifton offense. And here goes the Clifton offense. And it's going to be a throw here. That one caught on the right side of the field. A couple missed tackles. Nice couple of plays. And the tackles finally made after a nice gain there by Zabora. And it'll be a big first down and a trip to the red zone for Clifton. But it might be coming back. And, yep, it's a flag on Clifton. So that one's coming back, and Clifton actually moving backwards. So it will be first down for Clifton again, but unfortunately a penalty will take that back. They're up 14-0. Their offense has been in quite a groove. As you can see on that play, just unfortunately penalized for their sake. Montclair hasn't been doing too bad on defense either. They've almost had a few picks, and they might get one here, and that one incomplete. A dangerous throw by Mullen into double coverage. It's incomplete, and it'll be second down. Nice play there by Bergoglio, making a few people miss. Bergoglio nearly gets a house call, but she stopped a few yards short. An excellent play.
We'll spot on out Montclair's 14-yard line. That's another. First down, Clifton.
And that one will be thrown. That one tipped. Nearly picked off. Looking for Rasher when it hit her fingertips. And that one goes out. And it'll be second down.
Second and goal.
They're going to throw again. That one caught over the middle. Bergoglio turning on the Jets. Not enough to get in the end zone. It'll be third down.
Third and goal.
Clifton about 7 yards away from the end zone. Third and goal. This is 4 down territory for the Mustangs. 2:32 left to go here in the first half. All bunched up at the line of scrimmage. They're still going to throw anyways. Mullen rolling to her left, throwing for the end zone. That one caught for a touchdown. Let's just see what the flag is before we get any celebration going. Then it's going to be an illegal block in the back on the Mustangs, and that one's coming back. So it goes from being 7 yards away from the end zone to being about 17 yards away from the end zone. And third and medium turns into third and very long. And we've hit the 2-minute warning here.
We jump to the 2-minute warning. Once again, this is the 2-minute warning. This is a 2-minute warning, not a timeout. Once again, this is a 2-minute warning.
And here's the snap, throwing, that one going for the end zone. What a grab! Is she in? Waiting for a signal. And they're going to say she's short. No, they said that was picked off? That's an unbelievable call. They say it's intercepted by Montclair. And I believe the rule is because if it's a 50-50 ball and the offense and defense both have hands on the ball, they're going to say it's in possession of the defense. So it's going to be a Montclair possession, and they're in their own end zone pretty much at the 1-yard line. So they're all backed up all the way in their own end zone, and the fans are not liking it. I'm not really a fan of that call either. I don't quite understand. It looked like she had possession of the ball, and Montclair is going to run the ball out of their own end zone, and it'll be first down, and now second down and forever. And they're going to throw that one caught.
With 1:19 remaining in the first half of the play.
And a timeout called here. 1:19 left to go here in the second quarter. Clifton up 14-0. Third and 11 here for the Mounties. Snap, throwing deep, and that one will be caught. And they get a big first down and a ton of yards, and the offense is going to have to hurry up. Because the clock won't stop moving. First down for Montclair as they're moving downfield. And an interesting decision with the handoff. Bergoglio makes the tackle, and it'll be second down for Montclair, and a timeout call by the Maltese. 57 seconds left, 2nd and 12. Montclair moving downfield. I mean, the play that they were backed up all the way in their own end zone, and they just chucked the ball downfield, threw up a prayer, and they were blessed, to say the least. An absolutely fantastic catch. 2nd and long. Montclair snap, and they drop the ball. So that one's going to be dead as soon as it hits the ground, and it'll be 3rd down for Montclair. And they just keep moving backwards. The first play from scrimmage, they move backwards. The second play from scrimmage, they move backwards. And a timeout called by the Mustangs defense.
41 seconds remaining in the first half of play.
41 seconds left to go here in the second quarter. 3rd and very long for Montclair here. They're obviously going to throw the ball unless they decide that they have to run the ball. 5 wide, snap, not a lot of time, going deep downfield again, and they're not going to get lucky twice. That first play was a heck of a play when they moved downfield, but the second time, not so much. Clifton read it like a book, and it'll be 4th down.
4th down.
And it seems like the Montclair offense is staying out there. I don't know about that decision, if that is the choice. I mean, you don't get it here. You give Clifton 35 seconds to get downfield and potentially score a touchdown with how their offense has been moving. Not so sure, but let's see. Montclair has to get it first. Snap, complete, and short of the first down. Cologne with the tackle, and out comes the Clifton offense. So 28 seconds in a dream for Clifton. I mean, they're already up 14-0, so they have a pretty solid lead. But, of course, what's the hurt in adding to it? Maybe they just take a knee and end it here, but I could see them maybe putting a play together to try and move down and get downfield. So here comes Mullen. It looks like Clifton is going to do an actual play here. Try and move downfield. They don't have any timeouts. 3 safeties deep for Montclair. Mullen looking. Not a lot of time. Going to take it herself. Makes a few people miss. They can't tackle her for a bit, but they do pick up the tackle. 18 seconds left. Clock's moving. Clifton rushing to the line. Trying to get a play off. Snap. Spike. And that'll stop the clock. So it'll be 3rd and short for the Mustangs. And the effort here by Clifton is exactly what I had hoped it would be, and it's even better than that. They're moving downfield. They're trying to conserve as much time as possible just to get a couple extra points on the board, which is is not outside the realm of possibility. They're 23 yards away from the end zone. 3rd and 3. Mullen takes the snap. Has some time, stepping up in the pocket, gonna throw it. Hail Mary to the end zone, incomplete. And it's gonna be 4th and 3. And Clifton will probably do something similar, another Hail Mary to the end zone. Two seconds left. 4th and 3. And there's 3 receivers on the right side, 1 on the left, Bergoglio in the backfield. Mullen takes the snap. Mullen moves to her left a little bit, throws. That one's caught, and a flip there. And is she in? Yeah, she's in for the touchdown. Oh, man. An excellent play there. Bergoglio gets the touchdown. That was a very well-written play. They throw the ball to the left side. Bergoglio comes around. They flip the ball over to her, and she gets the touchdown to end the quarter. And Clifton still has to run one more play for the conversion. What a play. What a play. So Clifton with an unbelievable play. I feel like for those of you NFL fans out there, you saw the Buffalo Bills run that play multiple times throughout the season where they just throw the ball and they flip it over. And it was a beautiful play. And another beautiful play there as Clifton gets the conversion. And that's the end of the first half. Clifton 21, Montclair 0 as we head into halftime. It's senior night at Joseph Greco Field. We'll be back after halftime.
First down, Mounties.
First down for the Mounties as they come out to start the second half. Welcome back. For those of you just tuning in, your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo. Thank you all for tuning in. It's senior night here at Joseph Greco Field. We had a nice little senior night ceremony like we do for every senior night before the game. And if you'd like to watch it, please, I encourage you to go back earlier on into the broadcast and tune in. It was an amazing ceremony where we honored all of our seniors, all 7 of them, and also had a little something for the Montclair seniors as well. Again, like I said, for the previous senior nights that myself and my co-broadcaster and friend Marcello Monti announced, congratulations to all the seniors, and we wish nothing but success for all of those seniors in their future endeavors. And first half, Clifton up 21-0. An amazing first half. You know, they have 2 turnovers on defense. They turned the ball over once on offense on what didn't seem like a great play, but we have to stick to the positive. And speaking of turnovers, Clifton gets another one. It's Zabora coming through with the interception. That's turnover number 3 for the defense. Interception number 3. And it's a first down for Clifton after Zabora comes through with the interception. As I was talking about defense, Clifton gets their 3rd turnover of the game. They had 2 in the first half, and offensively they scored 3 touchdowns, and they were all great plays, specifically the last play at the end of the first half where the Clifton threw the ball, it was caught, and then it was a backwards pass, like a flip play right then and there, and it was to Bergoglio, and she goes right in the end zone. A play that we've seen happen in the NFL. If you watch any NFL, the Buffalo Bills did it a lot. The Vikings did it many years ago. Mo Williams with Randy Moss. You know, you could see that. You see that play not very often, but it's an electric play, and Clifton was able to pull it off. So great coordination by the Clifton offense to be able to pull that kind of stuff off. And Montclair, their offense has shown lots of flashes. They've had a couple plays downfield where they've caught some balls for 30, 40-yard gains, and a couple of, and especially their first offensive drive where they started moving downfield, but they just can't put it together. They can't finish. They can't get in the end zone, and they just keep turning the ball over just like they did on that last drive. But when this Clifton defense is hot, it is on. And here comes the Clifton offense, though. A handoff there, a little trickery to Bergoglio. And how poetic on senior night. Another touchdown for Christina Bergoglio. And it's 27-0 Clifton with 9:08 left to go here in the 3rd. And here's the conversion. That one thrown, caught, and it's who else? It's Zabora, the one who was able to get the drive going for Clifton in the first place with the interception. She's the one who ties it all together. 28-0 Mustangs. .45 left to go here in the 3rd quarter. Clifton up 28-0 over the Mounties, and out comes the Mounties offense. And let's see if they can get anything going. A throw over the middle. That was one of the best plays they've had all game in the first half. And they had it on a 3rd and short, and it worked. They got a couple yards. They do it again on 1st and medium, about 1st and 6. And they're able to pick up another first down and reset the downs. I like the play by Montclair. So a couple yards there, nice little chunk play. So it'll be 1st and long for them again here as they start moving forward. They have a lot of catching up to do if they want to come back and win this game. It's very unlikely, but not in the realm of impossibility. And they're going to throw it here. Good pass rush by Zabora. And there's a flag on the play. That's probably going to be roughing the passer if I had to take a guess. And it is roughing the passer. And she barely made contact with the quarterback, but any contact is enough for the referees, I guess. And she did make contact, so it is a penalty. And it is an automatic first down for Montclair. And they take the long trot to the ball, which is placed many, many yards ahead of where they were. It's 1st and 8 for Montclair. Snap, a little bit of trickery as to where the ball is going, and Clifton able to sniff it out quite well. That's Rasher with another tackle, and now she's over 100, looking for the next 100. For those of you who are not aware and were not watching before, Abby Rasher hit a milestone today, getting her 100th career tackle in flag football, and that is truly amazing. I mean, for her to have 100 tackles, that's an achievement in itself for any player. But for her to have 100 tackles as a sophomore is beyond impressive, and I can't wait to see her get the next 100. And a nice play there on 2nd down for Montclair, and it's a first down for Montclair. They're able to reset the downs, get it to midfield, and so far, just kind of like how the offense has been all game, moving down the field, picking up about 5 to 7 yards a chunk. And that's a really good stat to have. If you're getting 7 to 8 yards a play, anywhere in that range from 5 to 10 yards, you're doing a good job. And that's what Montclair is doing. Just getting those chunk plays, and they're going to go for a big chunk play downfield, and that's the opposite of what they've been doing all drive. Another interception. That's the 4th interception of the game thrown by Montclair, and the 2nd interception of the game by Scarlett Vasquez. That's interception number 2 for number 4. And that's interception number 4 for the team. And, of course, it was number 4. So a good play there, again, by the Clifton defense. I was just about to say, that's kind of what Montclair has been doing all game. But they've always had it stopped by something, whether it's a loss of yards or a turnover. And another turnover by the Montclair offense. That's 2 in this quarter. And out comes the Clifton offense. 5:20 left to go. And here's the snap. Mullen throwing to her left, going for it all, and that one incomplete. I like the effort, but it's not enough. I believe that was intended for Zabora, and it'll be 2nd and 5 for Clifton. But hey, a heck of an effort there. I like the play. Why not? You're up 28-0. Go for a shot downfield. This is the time where you can experiment with your playbook when you're up like this against an opponent that hasn't been able to do much of anything. And now, no disrespect to Montclair. Montclair has been playing generally well. They just haven't been able to finish. 2nd and 5. Mullen gonna throw, pressure, looking, throwing, excellent play by Mullen. That one caught by Cologne, and that is an excellent play by Casey Mullen. I mean, fantastic. Scrambling around, throwing the ball on the run, and being able to get the throw to Cologne, who made the great catch. And it's enough for a Mustangs first down, and there's a flag on the field. And Clifton's offense is already moving back. I'm not quite sure what the flag is for. And it's going to be an illegal forward pass, and Coach Sinku's not happy about that at all. And she's going to go out there and voice her frustrations, as she should. it's going to be third down for Clifton. It's going to be another deep shot for Mullen. She's got Rasher, and that one overthrown and picked off by Montclair. The Mounties finally get something going their way on defense, and this could be what turns it around for them. And they're able to get it past midfield, and it'll be a first down for Montclair. First and 15, snap, pitch forward. And a minimal game, second and 13. .206 left to go here in the third. Snap. Montclair going to throw that one over the middle. That one caught for a first down a little bit more. It's Vasquez making the tackle, and Montclair moving downfield. And about 4 yards short. Nope, they're right there. That's enough for a first down. And I believe the referee pointed like it was a first down, but it wasn't. It's third down. They're about 4 yards short, like I thought. Just confused me with the referee, so I apologize for you folks watching at home. To confirm, it is 3rd and 4. It's 90 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 28-0 Clifton, and a bunch of movement up front, and there's going to be a flag on the play, and it's false start on the Montclair offense, so they'll move backwards, and it'll be 3rd down and 9. 3rd and 9 for the Mounties.
3rd and 9.
70 seconds. Snap. Throw over the middle. That one dropped. And it'll be 4th down for the Mounties. And judging based off how offense has been going for them this game, they're probably going to end up staying on the field. They could punt the ball, but they haven't punted since the first quarter. Also, Montclair is in a situation where they kind of need to score. If they don't score here, this game might be over. The crowd getting a little crazy here for Clifton. A lot of screaming. That one caught. Is it enough? No, it's not. Virgulio gets the flag, makes the tackle, slows it down on the ground, and a big play there. And here comes the Mustangs offense. Their last drive ended in an interception. That's 2 interceptions this game for Mullen. That one definitively, but the last one before you could watch. It was in the second quarter. It was a deep shot, and it didn't look like an interception. It didn't look like an interception, but they were going to call it anyways. And here we are, the 4th and final quarter. Mustangs 28, Mounties 0, with 12 minutes on the clock. Will the Mounties come back, or will Clifton hold on and end their season with twice as many wins as they did have losses? We'll find out. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter. Snap. That one a toss to the right as we start the fourth quarter. It's Bergoglio making all kinds of moves. Got quite a few yards there. And Clifton moving downfield, and another flag on the play. I mean, the amount of penalties in this second half alone have been a little bit ridiculous.
They're dating.
I mean, we went from very minimal amount of penalties in the first half to having quite a few in the second, and it's going to be an illegal block on Clifton. And with the playoffs right around the corner, Clifton's going to have to be careful with those penalties. They're going to have to get into some ship shape here. They have to not be as aggressive. But let's see. First and very long now for the Mustangs. And it's going to be a screen here and a couple of yards there. Nice moves. It was Healy on the play. And I believe it'll be 2nd and 17. 10:44 left to go here in the game. 2nd and 17 here for your Clifton Mustangs. They're up 28-0. And their biggest enemy right now is that time, the clock. 10.5 minutes left, and they're just looking to kill the clock. The less time that's on the board is the less amount of time Montclair has to score. So they're going to work on lowering that as much as possible. Mullen going to throw, and just a little bit outside, looking for Christina Bergoglio.
They're down.
And it's going to be 3rd and 17 here for Clifton. 9:45 left to go here in the fourth. And Clifton just taking their time. No rush. Snap. Mullen going to throw. Has all day. Steps up in the pocket. Fires over the middle. That one caught for a pretty decent gain. And it's going to be 4th down for Clifton. It was Colon with the reception. And it's 4th and 6 for Clifton. And we'll see what they decide to do here. And one thing I'm definitely going to miss is hearing Mr. Cologne in the stands, Gianna Cologne's father in the stands every game. I mean, he's so vocally loud and loves watching this team play. I'm definitely going to miss that for sure. 4th and 6, going deep, and that one incomplete. Looking downfield. It was a nice attempt, was looking downfield there. Just couldn't connect on the play. And it will be 4th down. And Montclair will get the ball. Healy was the intended target. That's not an easy throw to make. So, and keep in mind, these are the types of plays that they're running with a sophomore quarterback. And credit to her all season. Casey Mullen has been fantastic since game 1 all the way to now. The amount of improvement that I have seen just visually watching these games has been unbelievable. I mean, you know, I criticized her a little bit at the season, saying she turns the ball over a little too much, but these last 7 or 8 weeks have been pure magic. And this team has been so much fun to watch, and she's a big part of that. So for her to miss that throw, it's fine. She already put up 28 points. And that one almost picked off. That would have been interception number 5 of the game. Nearly picked off by Gia Delgado, number 25. But an excellent play nonetheless, able to bat the ball down, and it's going to be 3rd and long here for the Mounties. 3rd and 18 to be precise. The ball at the 38-yard line. 7:10 left to go here in the 4th. Clifton up 28-0. So a big old goose egg there for Montclair. One in motion, 3 lined up on the right side, 1 receiver left, 1 person in the backfield. Clifton sending a little bit of pass rush. That one high, overthrown, incomplete, and Montclair has 1 more down left. And I'm assuming they're going to stay out here and go for it. Maybe they punt, highly doubt it. Wow, and Montclair is going to punt. They haven't punted since, I believe, the first quarter. So this will be the first time in a while the Mounties decide to punt. And here comes the boot. That one sky high. And Clifton's going to get a return here. And a nice tackle made by the Mounties special teams with 6 minutes left to go in the 4th. The Mustangs offense will go ahead and trot onto the field. And if they're able to hold on here for the next couple of minutes, this will put Clifton on a 4-game win streak and back-to-back shutouts.
No, there actually be something else.
28-0 Clifton, 1st and 5. Ball is at the 15-yard line. Snap. Hands off on a little jet sweep there, and the tackle made. Stop made in the backfield by the Mounties. The Mounties defense, I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Getting my words a little twisted up there. The Mounties defense making a play there. 28-0 though, Clifton, so they've gotten the better of this defense in this game. 2nd and 9. And another handoff there. Ooh, nice couple of moves there. And the Mounties able to make the tackle. Zaina Abu Rami making the play. An excellent play by Abu Rami. I really like to see her get on the field as much as possible. Every time she gets the ball, she's very shifty. A first-year player in her senior year, has been a heck of an athlete for Clifton over these last couple of years. Very exciting player to watch on any field or court. 1st down, Clifton. 1st and 20. 5 wide here. Motion. Hands off on the sweep. And a good couple of moves there by Valerie Vasquez. And it's going to be 2nd down and about 17 yards for the Mustangs. 3.5 minutes left. The clock keeps moving. Mustangs lead 28-0. Snap. Triple option here. And there goes to Aburami with a nice juke move. Putting on a couple of juke moves. Aburami with a couple of yards and almost had a breakaway. Oof. An excellent move there. Able to juke Montclair out of their socks. The Mounties look lost. And it's a 1st down for Clifton. First down and 17, or I believe 19 here for Clifton. Yep, ball at the 39, 2.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter. Clifton with a big first down there. Aburami making the play on the triple option. Similar formation here. Aburami just going to get the toss, but it doesn't connect. That one just a little bit too outside, and it'll be second down. The ball is dead, and it'll be a loss of about 4. And we are approaching the 2-minute warning now.
2-minute warning. Once again, 2-minute warning.
2-minute warning, but the clock's going to keep moving here. Second and long. And nobody on the field even moving yet. Clifton letting the clock drain. I love it. Aburami in motion, gets the handoff. Oh, another juke move by Aburami. Somebody put together a highlight reel for her. She has been juking people out of their socks all game long. I love to see it. It's going to be third down, but watching her play, man, when she gets the ball in her hands, it's like magic. It's a lot of fun to watch. Definitely the shiftiest player on the field. 55 seconds left. Snap. Handoff to Aburami, who won't get a whole lot of yards. And it'll be fourth down. And it'll be fourth down for Clifton, 20 seconds left. And by some miracle, if Montclair wins this, I'd be stunned, and that will do it. That's the end of the game. And you could shut the stable doors. Mustangs win 28-0 over Montclair. Clifton ends the season 8-4. We'll be back with you for some more live streams tomorrow. Thank you guys tuning in here for Joseph Greco Field on senior night. 28 Clifton, 0 Montclair. I'm your voice of the Mustangs, Vincent Chanchulo.